Welcome to Philosophy at the University of Toronto, Mississauga. This is our building. You might be worried that it doesn't seem to be real. And you're right, what I'm showing you now is just an artist's rendition. Okay, now you're looking at the real building. Unfortunately, all the people have disappeared, but at least the building is real. If you're wondering how we can know it's real, I think I can remember having been inside. Can I trust my memory? If I can, then I can tell you that inside this building, and the one next to it, we teach two first-year philosophy classes, Knowledge and Reality, and Persons and Value. You can take either or both of these one-term courses in any order. In the fall of 2020, I'll be teaching Knowledge and Reality, and the point of this video is to give you a quick tour of this introductory course. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Jennifer Nagel, and I've taught philosophy at UTM since the year 2000. Back to the course. It begins with a short overview of philosophical methods, and then we'll look at the problem of skepticism. We'll start in ancient China with Zhuangzi on the question of whether you can know the mind of another person, or, and this is kind of weird, whether you can know the mind of a fish. We'll read the Greek philosopher Sextus Empiricus on skepticism as a way of life. He loved it. And we'll follow the medieval Islamic philosopher Al-Ghazali on his own path out of skepticism. He hated it. Getting up to early modern Europe, we'll read Descartes' Meditations, and we'll see how his pen pal, Elizabeth of Bohemia, criticized Descartes' ideas about the relationship between mind and body. We will learn about Locke's empiricism and Berkeley's idealism, and we'll explore some 20th century ways of describing the nature of reality and tackling the skeptical problem. Then it's time for contemporary philosophy. We'll read Catherine Hawley's work on trust, maybe something I wrote about testimony, and some of T. Nguyen's work in applied epistemology. The course finishes with an exploration of the line between physical and virtual reality. You might be worried about that line right now. If your education happens remotely, is it real? This is a surprisingly hard question, and I can't answer it for you, because as you'll see if you take the course, this is actually one of the unusual situations in which what is real depends in part on what you do. But here's some relevant information from my side. You'll be reading and watching recorded lectures on your own, but we'll also have live interaction every week, where I'll be guided by the questions you are asking me, and you'll have a chance to argue with your fellow students in small group tutorials. The name of our building is Manjwa Nandamoanam. That's Anishinaabe for a gathering of minds. The way 2020 is going, we can't promise you the building, but we can promise you the gathering of minds.